This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return. Before being forced out of bounds.
Running on the phone, hit girl, letting everybody listen to it. Stupid ass nigga. Somebody she want her a long time. I clicked in, he got his phone on speaking to my hit girl saying, telling him she wants him a long time and shit. Basically letting his ass know, get your ass out of that game, boy. I should click up that code like, get your ass out of that game while you hear your girl.
Goff gonna open up with the throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Mike Green in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have...
Get your ass out there, me.
That was something else. Big pick up on 4th and long. And they get a new center down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finding space.
Get your ass out there, mid blitz, boy. Let's go. Tear down.
I don't know why he thought he was going to stop me.
Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st and 10, Jackson forced to his right, taking off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 30. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain.
So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. There he goes again.
This nigga think he just gonna do all. I hate niggas that just think they gonna just run with the quarterback. God damn, bro. They just let this nigga do a whole spin and twirl around and get the first down. That shit crazy as hell, bro. They be like that for anything. He ain't doing that shit in real life.
They thought he would be this effective this early.
A first down throw for Jackson.
He is not doing that in real life.
DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He's stopped in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
Oh.
Goff to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will finally run him down. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 39 yards.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Detroit.
Lions. First down.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
No boy battery.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
12 yards. And the Lions first down.
Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
One more time to try Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
14.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. Now, Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First time they put his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up a first down.
Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And Gibbs walking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Detroit.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, but any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Back at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he'll take this one. Gibbs. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Detroit.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right, going up top, and looking for flowers.
My people.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bates. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
13 yards. And a Raven first down.
Hopkins sent in motion. Throw on the run is complete. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's got good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
9 yards.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
It is 2nd down and 5. Now, Jackson. Forced out wide.
He caught it. What the hell? That nigga caught it. Down there, broke his back. Stood on one leg, landed. What the fuck? Oh my Lord, Madden.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. Looking back.
Show ass down, bro.
It is caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down the 2-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll try to sneak it here.
Good
And
tackle.
he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming in.
Brings up second and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
They'll try to run with Mitchell.
That ate a little bit of the
Not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. One last shot now for Jackson. Now we're working, and this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1.
Let's go, E.
They go for 2 and the win.
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1,
Ravens will line up
go for 2, go for the win. Here we go. 1 final play.
good shit, dude.
And that is incomplete. It came down to 1 final play. But it
And he's
does
supposed
not
to kick
pan
field
out.
goal and went to
The
overtime.
defense holds on to
And
win
Full Alva tried to
it
be
by a
greedy.
point. So it's a win here for the Lions. It was a close
Give me that.
affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1 point.